In the quiet moments of dawn, as the first light of day crept into Maya's small apartment, she found herself overwhelmed by a torrent of thoughts. The remnants of her past and the uncertainties of her future weighed heavily on her mind. Books and papers lay scattered around her, each one a reminder of the life she had lived and the one she was yet to live. Maya couldn't help but feel trapped between the haunting memories of what had been and the daunting possibilities of what might come. She yearned for peace, for a sense of presence that seemed so elusive. And so, her journey began. The morning sun streamed through the windows of Maya's small apartment, casting a warm glow on the cluttered room. Books and papers lay scattered around, remnants of her past studies and plans for the future. Maya sat at her desk, her head resting in her hands, overwhelmed by thoughts of what had been and what was yet to come. "Why can't I just focus on now?" she muttered, glancing at the clock. Time seemed to slip through her fingers, either pulling her back to moments she couldn't change or pushing her towards an uncertain future. As Maya stared at an old photo of her and Arav, a vivid memory flashed before her eyes. They were children again, running through the park, their laughter filling the air. Arav's carefree spirit was infectious. They played until the sun dipped below the horizon, leaving them breathless and happy. In contrast to her childhood memory, the office was a hive of activity. Sophia, her colleague and friend, was bustling with energy, outlining ambitious plans for their project. "Maya, we need to think ahead. We can't afford to fall behind," Sophia said, her eyes sparkling with determination. Maya nodded, but inside, she felt a pang of anxiety. The future seemed daunting, a mountain she wasn't sure she could climb. Seeking solace, Maya decided to visit a nearby monastery she had often heard about. There, she met Elder Tenzin, a wise monk whose calm presence was a balm to her troubled mind. "Elder Tenzin, I feel trapped between my past and future. How do I find peace?" she asked. "Peace is found in the present moment, Maya. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate your mind on the present," he replied with a gentle smile. Elder Tenzin led Maya to a quiet spot within the monastery gardens. They sat together in silence, the sounds of nature enveloping them. He taught her to meditate, to focus on her breath, and to let go of the thoughts that pulled her away from the now. At first, it was difficult. Maya's mind wandered constantly, but with Tenzin's guidance, she began to feel a shift. The present moment became clearer, more vibrant. One morning, Maya decided to take a walk in the nearby forest. As she walked, she noticed the beauty around her, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the gentle breeze. For the first time in a long while, she felt truly present. Sitting by a tranquil stream, she closed her eyes and breathed deeply. The worries of the past and future faded away, replaced by a profound sense of peace. She understood now what Elder Tenzin meant. A flashback took Maya to her university days, a time filled with stress and uncertainty. Arav and she studied together, often burning the midnight oil. She recalled their conversations, his words of encouragement, and the laughter they shared amidst the chaos. Back in the present, Sophia and Maya sat in their office discussing their career goals. Sophia was always so focused on the future, her ambition driving her forward. "Maya, what do you want for your future?" she asked, her eyes searching Maya's. I'm not sure," Maya admitted, feeling a knot of anxiety tighten in her chest. That evening, Maya returned to the monastery. The tranquility of the place enveloped her, and she spent hours wandering through the gardens, absorbing the serenity. The stillness was a stark contrast to the turmoil inside her, and she found solace in the quiet. The next morning, Maya joined Elder Tenzin for a meditation session. The soft morning light bathed the garden, in a golden glow. As they meditated, Maya felt a sense of clarity wash over her. The present moment felt tangible, real, and she clung to it, letting go of her fears and regrets. Maya took another walk in the forest, this time with a clearer mind. The beauty of nature seemed even more profound. Every leaf, every sound, every scent was a reminder of the present moment, of the life unfolding around her. Maya decided to call Araf, eager to share her experiences. His familiar voice brought a wave of nostalgia, but also a sense of comfort. "I'm learning to live in the present," she told him. "It's not easy, but it's worth it." "I'm glad, Maya. Remember, the present is all we truly have," he replied. Maya found herself by the stream again, reflecting on her journey. The water flowed gently, a constant reminder of the passage of time. She realized that while she couldn't change the past or predict the future, she could embrace the present with all its beauty and challenges. Elder Tenzin and Maya sat in the garden for one last conversation before she left the monastery. His words were simple, yet profound. "Maya, the present moment is a gift. Cherish it, live in it fully, and you will find peace." Back in her apartment, Maya looked around with new eyes. The reminders of her past and future no longer felt like burdens. Instead, they were part of her journey, leading her to this moment. She smiled, taking a deep breath. The present was here now, and she was ready to embrace it with a calm heart. Thank you for listening to this tale. May it inspire you to approach life challenges with compassion and wisdom. Our project's aim is to help you grow spiritually and mentally. Share this story to spread hope and compassion. Follow us to find your inner peace.